I feel so damn bad for Panthers fans. Oh my god. So Andy Dalton got in a car crash. I'm not trying to make a joke of it. Obviously, a car crash is never a good situation to make light on. But you know, thankfully it's a good thing. Nobody got hurt. You know, if I'm correct, what I'm hearing is he just has a little bit of a messed up thumb. That's why they forced bum-ass Bryce right back into the game. And I could tell the front office was like, fuck, what do we do now? You know, it's like they did not want Bryce Young coming back into the game. But, you know, when you have no other choice but to force the guy you so much draft picks on, you kind of have to use him. And I actually see this as a really good thing. I see it as a great thing coming out in Sunday's game. And I'm just going to sum it up in the most important way possible. This is the most important game of Bryce Young's entire small career. If he wants to be a starter still in this league, matter of fact, if he just wants to play for the Carolina Panthers, this game is super important that he must go out there and he must win. Like, this is some NFL my career type shit. He has to go out there and just win no matter what. Matter of fact, you don't even have to score touchdowns. Just play positive yardage. Don't throw picks. Don't throw no negative 16 yards. You just have to go out there and play good. Bryce Young's entire NFL career is in the palm of his little small hand. I kid you not. If he sucks, Carolina's going to be like, yeah, this is not the guy. Fuck that. Look, this game will determine whether Bryce Young will remain a Carolina Panther or if he's going to be traded and thrown somewhere else, or I don't know, thrown to the season Taiwan or thrown back to high school, you know, to go back playing quarterback there. You know, this will determine, do we keep him or do we draft a new guy? Because if Bryce Young does good, you know, okay, we go for a guy like Travis Hunter, that one wide receiver from Arizona. You know, it's like we go for weapons. If Bryce is the guy, we move forward with Bryce, we get weapons. But if Bryce sucks, this is the game to tell, because you are playing the Broncos. Not the best team, not the worst team, but they'll give you a fair chance. It's the easiest game. Now, if it was someone like the Bengals or the Ravens, I would expect them to fucking smoke Bryce by 60, but this is a fair game. Bryce has a chance right here. If he fails, I'm telling you right now, they are going to draft either Shedeur Sanders or a Cam Ward, because they already got the highest pick. I guarantee you, they're going to remain within the top 1 through 4. They're going to either get a Cam Ward, a Sanders, Ewers, which, God, I don't know why Ewers will go that high, or a Carson Beck. You know, it's like they need someone. Because if Bryce can't do it with the Broncos, then dear God, I think you have to go in a different direction, because you can't go another year with Andy Dalton. I think everyone knows that. So, yeah, I mean, it's either Young underperforms, we get rid of him, send him, I don't know, somewhere like Las Vegas. You know, get rid of him for a cheap 6th, 5th round pick. Or he plays very well and he shows at least some promise. You know, like a little thread just to hang on to. Okay, we're going to keep him attached. You know, because he had plenty of time. He's been benched since week 2. He's had a lot of time to observe under Dalton what an actual NFL offense should look like. So the people who still believe in Bryce after this game can no longer really have any excuse. There's no, well, they just threw him out there, you know, right in the open into the firing range. Well, he sat behind a veteran, so now there's nothing you can't say. Oh, well, he doesn't have great weapons. Dalton showed otherwise. Dalton shows that offense can work with the right quarterback. What else excuses are there? There is no excuse really anymore. Like I said in my other Bryce Young video, Dalton shows this offense is doable. The O-line is okay. The weapons are great. Like, you know, it's doable. It's not the worst in the league, and the Panthers are not the worst team in the league. They just need the right guy behind that offense. They just need it. Dalton shows it can win. So there is no excuse if Bryce Young does underperform, and if he does underperform, it just means he is not the guy. And Carolina will probably move on from him, and that will be the end of his entire career for the Panthers. I don't know where it goes from there. Maybe he will get a start somewhere else, which I hope he does, because he is a tremendous guy. He has a lot of talent. It's just, I don't know what happened. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe he just stinks in the NFL. He was great in college, but, well, roll tide. You know, I'm a huge Alabama fan. So to me, Bryce had a lot of potential coming into the league. I just really think his size and framing might just really have something to do with it. I don't know, really. I'm cheering for him, though. I really am. He's a very humble person, a very likable dude. Like, you cannot not go against him. You cannot hate him. You just really can't. He might be a bad football player, but he's not a bad person. So that's why I just hope Bryce takes advantage of this moment and just shows, hey, I'm still here. I'm still the guy. I'm still your franchise guy, you know. He's been dealt a bad hand, but, you know, hopefully he learned how an offense actually should work. He's learned what receivers do this. Hopefully he's memorized some plays. I just really hope he took advantage of just that time he had on the bench, learning behind Dalton. But ultimately, that's the only way we're going to find out is if he plays, and that will happen this Sunday. Thank you all so much for watching. That will do it for this random recap, and I will see you all in the next one.